Okay, good morning everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Well, he really needs no introduction at all. Please put your hands together to congratulate Liam Hickey and his teammates on their silver medal win for Team Canada at the 2022 Paralympic Winter Games. Thank you everyone for Liam. I can't imagine how different the 2022 Paralympic Games must have been for you and your teammates, competing in a pandemic in this kind of bizarre, strange world. It's been amazing to see you grow as an athlete, and we're certainly here to celebrate your incredible success you've achieved. In my previous life, I worked with your mom, Michelle, and I know your dad, Todd, and they're always talking about you, Liam, and where you're going and where they were going to see you compete and your training schedule. And everyone was always following you, and I feel like we're doing that now. In my current role, we're all behind you. We're all following everything you do. I was thinking about what it would take to achieve some of the success. I can't even imagine. Obviously hardworking, persistent. And I think as Newfoundland and Labradorians, we have a lot of stubbornness and grit. I imagine that kind of helped you as well. I can't imagine, though. But I just want to turn over to the Premier to say some remarks. Congratulations.
Thanks, Minister Studley, and what an honor and privilege it is to be here in person celebrating yet another victory for Newfoundlanders and Labradorians on the world stage. Congratulations, Liam. It's just fantastic. You and frankly to your family, because we know that this is not, even though it may be an individual effort, it's a team effort with respect to your hockey team, but it is a family effort, and I hope you felt the support of Newfoundland and Labrador collectively as a family supporting you along the way. So congratulations again. Winning a silver medal for Team Canada at the Beijing Olympics, Paralympics in 2022, simply amazing. And I think it really speaks to the heights that we can reach collectively as Newfoundlanders and Labradorians, and it's a real credit to you, sir. And thank you for joining us today, and thank you to Minister Studley, Minister Abbott, and all my colleagues from the House of Assembly for joining, and some of the people in the hardworking people in the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts and Recreation for joining us here today. I mean, this silver medal is just such an awesome accomplishment, and Newfoundland and Labrador are so incredibly proud. The 2022 Paralympic Games came and went, and boy, did they ever deliver. 10 days of excitement, 10 days of action, 10 days of pure emotion. The stories of athletes, moments were etched into the history of the games and into the human spirit. Over the last few weeks, I've had the opportunity to pause and reflect on the spectacular achievements of athletes representing our province and our country on a world stage. And I'm continuously awed by the skill, talent, and determination, resiliency of the athletes, especially during a pandemic. Watching Liam and his teammates win a silver medal for Canada in Beijing was inspiring to me, my family, and indeed the entire province. These outstanding performances on the national and international stage shine a ray of light, of hope for Newfoundland and Labrador, showcasing to everyone what Newfoundland and Labrador is capable of. I was humbled because these performances were true beacons of hope, and I think what we can all recognize was a troubling global time, a world in turmoil. So you offered a beacon of hope, a ray of sunshine, while we were watching the backdrop of a pandemic and, of course, the issues in the Ukraine. So thank you for that. Newfoundland and Labrador are so very proud. We've been watching your journey, Liam, and it's truly impressive. It is what it means to be a Newfoundlander and Labradorian. Grit, determination, and hope. You are what we all aspire to be. Proud, courageous, and strong Newfoundlanders and Labradorians. Now, some of you may know some of Liam's accomplishments, but they are lengthy, and we should be proud of all of them. Just to name some: a two-time, not once, but twice, silver medal champion for Canada in the Paralympic Hockey Games in 2022, Olympic Games in 2022 and 2018. Impressive. Assistant captain for Canada at these games. Success representing Canada in wheelchair basketball, all at multiple international competitions, including the Paralympic Games in 2016. Multi-skilled athlete. And, if you could probably see, he's just getting started. He's only 24 years old. Simply incredible. Without a doubt, you are a role model to all athletes across our province and across our country, of all ages, of all abilities. But I would argue that you inspire beyond athleticism. You inspire all Newfoundlanders and Labradorians in any profession, in any skill that they are training, because you make us realize that dreams are possible. Because of you, athletes know that the impossible is possible. Because of you, athletes know that I can't is really just a disguise for I can. Because of you, athletes know that I might is definitively I will. So congratulations, and I'd like to turn the mic over to you to say a few words, Liam. We're all so proud.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. First off, thank you, Premier. It means a lot to be here today, with my family, my amazing girlfriend, all the work that they've done behind the scenes to allow me to do this and chase my dreams. And the support that I felt from Newfoundland and Labrador, all the way over in Beijing was incredible. Checking social media every day and just seeing that, getting special messages from people I didn't even know. So this means more than anyone will know to me today. To be able to, win a silver medal, not only for Canada, but for Newfoundland and Labrador and all the people and friends and family that have done so much to support me. Again, it means a lot, and I thank you.
Thank you, Liam, and thank you, Premier. I echo, as many Newfoundlanders and Labradorians, your words today, Premier. And thank you, Liam. You are an inspiration and a role model for everyone in Newfoundland and Labrador. We've been privileged to see you represent Canada in para-ice hockey at 2 Paralympic Games as an athlete and progressing to member of the leadership group as assistant captain in Beijing. Incredible. I'd like to welcome Minister Abbott, Minister of Children, Seniors and Social Development, and Minister responsible for the status of persons with disabilities, to come forward and say a few words.
Thank you, Sarah, Premier, Speaker, and Liam, and colleagues, friends. Certainly a pleasure to be here. I just want to build off, actually, where the Premier left off. Getting ready for today and just reflecting on Liam and his progress and success, I said, what does the word Paralympic Olympian actually mean? Because I've used the word, but I've never actually went back to define it. And it's a Greek word. Para is a Greek word for besides. So the Paralympians are at the Olympics competing, quote-unquote, side by side with the quote-unquote regular Olympics. But then I pursued it a bit further, and then the other definition that came up was beyond. And the Premier alluded to it. And that's how I see a Paralympian. He or she, they, go beyond what the typical or normal athlete does. Because what they have to do is not only excel in their sport, they have to excel with a, quote, disability or handicap, however one wants to define it. Words I don't like to use, but I'm just trying to reflect on what it means for Liam and his team and all the Paralympians to actually thrive and survive and really show what sportsmanship and athleticism is all about. So Liam, when I now think of you in the para world, it's beyond. You're beyond, and you're beyond a normal athlete. You are a super athlete, and I wish you and your team all the success in the future. The other thing that inspires me about Liam, and we talked about it upstairs, was his ability to communicate quite effectively. He just did it then. He does it through his media. And he's a great spokesperson for himself, for his family, for his community, for his sport, and for his colleagues. So I expect to see and hear a lot from him in the future. And as I said, if I could be as effective in my speaking as he is, I have a long way to go. So in terms of, and my office, in terms of the Disability Policy Office, we'll probably be calling on you from time to time to give us some advice, act as a spokesperson for some of the things we're trying to accomplish here. And my phone, which I thought I turned off, so my apologies, folks. Hopefully it's Minister of Finance with money or something like that. Because we're always looking for role models, for ambassadors, because our youth, and all members of our society here in the province can learn from what you have done, are doing, and will do in the future. So on behalf of my colleagues in the department, wishing you well, and thank you for allowing me to be here today with you. Thank you, Premier and Sarah.
Thank you, Minister Abbott. I really like the super athlete, so I think that's what I'm going to refer to it from now on. And I just want to reiterate, as the Premier said, the role of family and friends, and I know how invested Michelle and Todd are, and your whole, I imagine your whole family in your success, and this is their journey too, and it's amazing. So congratulations, everyone. And so thank you. I think that concludes kind of our event today. We know that this is Come Home Year in 2022, and Liam is a leader in that as well, on and off the ice. We're fortunate to have Liam as a member of our Come Home Year host committee. And so you're a true ambassador for Newfoundland and Labrador. So thank you so much for all that you do. And I think we're going to have a few photos here as well. So thank you. Another huge round of applause, please, for Liam.